Yo, what's up, YouTube world? It's your boy Point Dexter coming to you live out of Hawthorne City. And if you watch my last video about bullies, I told y'all that I was gonna do a video of my personal life of when I was younger. You know, I was way younger. I was young boy. You know what I'm saying? 8 years old. You know, and back in the day, you know how you had your posse or whatever. You had your little posse or whatever in elementary school. Y'all had y'all little kick it area or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it was me and my cousin and two of our homeboys, you know what I'm saying? We used to always kick it every day. And it was this one bully. Everybody was scared of this motherfucker. Everybody was scared of him. His name was Flintstone. Everybody called him Flintstone because he had big feet. You know, the motherfucker was like 5'4". You know, and as a kid, you know, when you a kid, you know what I'm saying? When you a kid or whatever, you ain't nothing but like what, 4'9", 4'8" or something like that. You know, so a motherfucker that's 5'4", 5'5", that's a tall motherfucker to you, right? You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker that's 5'3", 5'2" is a tall motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? When you ain't nothing but 4'7", 4'8". You know what I'm saying? So this is like some wild shit, man. You know, everybody called him Flintstone though, and everybody was scared of him, man. This motherfucker go run around school, man. He used to punk you. He used to punk motherfuckers for their lunch money. He used to punk motherfuckers for their food. He used to punk motherfuckers for everything, man. You know what I'm saying? Punk motherfuckers for everything, anything and everything, man. I mean, one time he punked the motherfucker out of his brand new shoes that his mom's just bought him for Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Punked the motherfucker out of his shoes, man. Like, this dude was just a straight bully, and like nobody never really, you know, everybody was scared of him. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was scared of the motherfucker. You know, so, you know, me and my boys, you know, we chilling. You know what I'm saying? You know, we got our little sack lunches, you know, ones where moms make them. And you know how moms used to make them. Bologna sandwich, potato chips, and pudding and Capri Sun and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We sitting at the, so it's me and my boys, man. We sitting at the lunch table. We trading shit. Oh, I trade you the pudding for the applesauce. I trade you this for that. So he's sitting up trading this shit. All of a sudden, you know, Flintstone Sasquatch ass comes over. You know, he tapped me on my shoulder. I turned around. He was like, hey, man. He was like, hey, punk, give me your sandwich. And I bit my sandwich. I'm like, no, this is my sandwich. Like, I bit it. Like, this is my sandwich. And then he had socked me. Boom, he socked me. And I lost all, you know when you got food in you, he socked the food out of my mouth, basically. That's what he did. You know what I'm saying? While I was chewing, he socked the food out of my mouth. That shit hurt like a motherfucker. I'm sitting up crying and shit. And then my motherfucking cousin jumped up on the table. He in the 4th grade, remind you. I didn't even tell you. My cousin, he was a grade higher than I was. So my cousin, he jumps up on the table and like low-key judo drop kick his ass in his face, and then old boy fell. You know, Flintstone fell and shit, and I got up and started helping my cousin. You know, I'm helping my cousin jump him and shit, and I'm crying but swinging and fucking him up at the same time. And then the rest of my homeboys, so we jumped him basically. We basically jumped the bully or whatever. And of course, you know, we got suspended. You know when you beat up a bully, man, you know what the motherfucker do? Go home and cry to mommy. You know what I'm saying? So he went home crying to mommy and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, mommy come to the house and shit. You know, to meet my moms and shit. You know, and you know. His mom's like, well, your son, well, your kid, well, your 2 kids beat up on my son, and I don't like that. Why they jump my son? I say, and then my mom said, yeah, why did you do it? I'm like, because he bullied me for my sandwich. Well, tried to bully me for my sandwich. And then she was like, Okay, and did he put his hands on you? I'm like, yeah, he hit me right here in my jaw. It still hurt. And then she was like, well, he hit him. And I taught my son, if a person hits you, you hit him back. That's what my mom's taught me and my pops taught me. He was like, if a motherfucker hits you, you hit him back. You know, that's just what I was taught. You know what I'm saying? So, so you know, the mom setting up complaining like, well, your kids had no business jumping on my son like that, this, that, and the third. You know, trying to fend for her son, which I can understand, but at the same time, like, look at the size. You know, that's the same thing my mom said. Well, look at the size of him. He's twice the size as my two boys. You know what I'm saying? He's twice the size as my two boys. And my two boys' friends. He's twice the size of all of them. He should have been able to pick up and body slam each and every last one of them, one by one, been able to body slam these dudes. So that's no excuse. He was bullying my son and he got what he asked for. And then she was like, well, okay, well, next time, you know, then you know, they left. You know, they left. They figured out, you know, well, you know, you was bullying them. You know, the mom was like, well, you was bullying them. You know, you shouldn't be doing that, and this, that, and the third. So that's what happened. And then, you know, when you beat up a bully, you know, after you beat them up, they want to be your friend and shit. They want to be cool with you. And, you know, that's what I think the problem was. I think the reason why the motherfucker was bullying, because the motherfucker simply didn't have no friends. You know, the motherfucker didn't have no friends and shit. So we started hanging out. He started hanging out with us. We didn't hang out with him. He started hanging out with us, wanting to be around us. You know, we be out playing football, you know, playing catch with the football and shit. Can I play catch with y'all? Or we be playing basketball. Can I play basketball with y'all? We be playing tag. Can I play tag with y'all? And this, you know, just wanted to full-fledged hang around us and shit. But, you know, us being the cool posse that we was, you know, we let him hang with us and shit. And then he started being cool, you know what I'm saying? And then he was like, I'm sorry for trying to bully you for your sandwich. I'm like, it's alright, no problem. And he started hanging out with us, you know what I'm saying? And I guess we beat the bully out the motherfucker. See, you know, sometimes that's what happens. You just gotta beat the bully out of a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And that's what ended up happening. We beat the bully out the motherfucker. He wanted to be our friend. You know what I'm saying? That's basically one of my stories. There's plenty more, but I don't want to share too many of them with y'all. If y'all watch my other videos on how I caught assault and battery charges, I done had a gang of fights, man. I'll tell you, I had a gang of fights coming up, man. I don't know how many. I probably had like 10 to 15 fights my whole life. I've been probably over 10 fights. You know, in the range between 10 and 15 fights my whole life, man. From elementary on up to high school. I fought a lot. I got in a lot of fights, and I done whooped a lot of ass too. Like, I whooped ass. Only lost like 2 or 3 fights. But other than that, man, I had hands. I used to whoop ass, man. People used to try to bully me, man, or try to come at me foul or whatever. I used to whoop their ass, man. I wasn't really, you know, I wasn't really the one that you could just fuck with. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't really one of them ones. I'll try to fuck you up, or I'll do anything to fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? I'll try to do anything to fuck you up. I'll do whatever it takes to fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? If I have to bring her back to school to fuck you up, that's what I was gonna do. Like, you never know, man. That's how it was though, man. You know, I've been in a lot of fights, man, but now, you know, now that I'm older and shit, it's almost like it's pointless. Like, I used to fight off of words, man. I used to fight off a motherfucker calling me a bitch. Oh, why you fuck him up? Because he called me a bitch. You know what I'm saying? It used to be like that. You know what I'm saying? Now it's not. Like, you call me a bitch, I just laugh at you. Like, yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna prove me one, though. You know what I'm saying? So ain't no point. You know, you get older and you mature from that fighting shit. But anyway, man, it's your boy Poindexter, man. Comment, rate, subscribe. Tell me what y'all think, man. I'm out of here. Peace.